All right, well, as you can tell by the way we're dressed, it's the goodbye to summer edition of the Patriot News High School Football Roundtable as we enter Week 10 of the regular season. The finish line for the regular season is in sight. John Tuscano along with beat writers Andy Shay, Eric Epler. Guys, 4 hot topics to get to. Let's get going. Number 1, 10:22 to play last Saturday at Severance Field. Cumberland Valley and Harrisburg were tied at 21. And at that very moment, what was going through your mind? Eric, started off.
First thing I thought about is how the hell am I getting out of Klein Village parking lot? I mean, that place was swamped. All the neighborhoods were swamped. It was a great atmosphere. 10:22 left to go in the game. Cumberland Valley just scored a tied up. I would probably have to say 95% of the people at Severance Field thought that Cumberland Valley was going to win this football game. Harrisburg overcame a tremendous penalty-riddled drive. They were fighting amongst themselves and somehow pulled it together. That was the most impressive thing that I've ever seen out of a Harrisburg football team, and I thought I had seen it 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah, I would agree. What was going through my mind was that unbelievably terrific first half the Cougars played was just going to be put to waste.
Wiped away, yeah.
And I was like, oh, that would be a shame because they played exactly, maybe even a little better than they did against Central Dauphin. I said, they're going to lose the game.
Yeah.
Because just like you, I thought Cumberland Valley's going to win this football game.
All the momentum was
there.
Yep.
So full credit to the Cougars for pulling it out like
awesome.
that. It was awesome.
All right, we head to question number 2. 1 week to go in the regular season. The District 3 playoffs, of course, are around the corner. Does it matter to you how the district seeds and the matchups shake out? Andy, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't care one bit. I care about who's in, like, the 16 teams, but where you are, who's got the home games, what bracket you're in, which part are we in, I don't care. Be a good golf caddy. Show up, shut up, and play somebody.
Woo.
That's all I care about. I really don't care about the rest of the dynamics.
I'm sort of curious about a few teams. I understand when you're getting in 40% in AAA,
right,
roughly 50% in Quad A. I understand the dynamic there, but I'm interested to see if Big Spring can make it in for the first time. Mm-hmm. I'm interested to see if CD East, who we did the big blowout story on 2 weeks ago, can make it in for the first time since '83. So there are teams that I'm interested in. Yes.
You're a curious cat, aren't you?
I am very curious.
You're very curious. You always like to dig beneath.
Yeah,
Eric, we're going to stick with you with number 3. If you're running the ball, which 2 mid-pen defenders do you not want barreling down on you, getting ready to hit you?
Yeah, 2 guys really come to mind right off the get-go. I just saw Denton Ensminger, the defensive tackle.
I told you about him.
The defensive tackle for Greencastle. I've seen him, behind the plate as a catcher. He's a big boy, and he just seems like he wants to cut everybody in half and get you. The other guy is Mechanicsburg's Brighton Barr. I'm sort of impressed with the guy's speed as well.
Yep.
And when he gets to you, he doesn't really let you go. It kind of twists you around into a pretzel. So that's those 2 guys I don't want to go anywhere near.
Good ones. I'm going straight on Market Street. My first one's Sean Simmons.
Big boy.
Because you just don't know where he's coming from, so that scares me. You don't know whether he's going to be on the inside, whether he's coming from the outside. And he's a big boy that is a little quicker than you think. And the other one is Noah Spence. I just don't want to. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that kid when he's playing football. That's just me.
All right, number 4. We all know each and every Wednesday from 5 to 7, these 2 guys host a radio show on ESPN Radio 1400. You've had a lot of guests in studio each week, but which one has been the most entertaining? Andy, who's it been?
Ooh, good one. I'd have to say, and the winner of the blue ribbon for cake decorating goes to Coach Boone. I go with Joe Heaton from Susquehanna Township. He was very analytical, yet still had that sense of humor we look for on the radio.
Yeah, Coach Boone definitely gets my nod too. I mean,
it's unanimous.
He's just coach.
It was just too much fun.
He's just so much fun. He's a coach, McDevitt alum. That's good points, and just Susquehanna Township's just this real mystical team where lots of things happen every week. So, and he was good in developing that. So we're gonna go with Coach Joe.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for this week. You can catch these 2 guys, as I said, every Wednesday from 5 to 7 on ESPN Radio 1400 and ESPNRadio1400.com for High School Sports Center. That's it for now.
Ding!